Welcome to the Crafty Corner Scraps. I'm Jen from DMA Made Design.
And I'm Alona from A Wave of Creations.
Together, we are here sharing budget friendly tips, tricks, using scraps from previous projects on or whatever you have around your house. But if you like our videos, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up to see more of our Crafty Corner Scraps episodes. But today, this episode, we are working on kids' Valentine Day cards because it's just around the corner. So I'm going to be sharing some Valentine's Day. You can get these printables anywhere, but I really like the girl with the glue gun. I just went on her site, so you can go to any blogger. But Alana, what do you have today?
Today I have a printable that I made on Canva. Also, you don't have to make them. You can also just, grab any design that you want. You may need a membership to do that, but other than that, you can create these, cut them out, and you can also put them on cardstock if you choose to. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today.
Yeah, and it's really neat that you can get any cardstock. And the cardstock that I actually print this on is about 65 pounds. And you can get that at like Michael's, Joann's, any craft stores will sell wonderful cardstocks. I just wouldn't recommend using printed paper unless you want to. It's totally fine, but depending on like the quality, if you want, always print on cardstock.
Yeah, that's why I printed on printer paper, but I'm going to use cardstock to glue it on there. Or you could also use adhesive tape. I have this one from Recollections, and you can also get this at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, any crafty store.
Maybe we should talk about like the other supplies that we have as well when we're making these Valentine Day cards. What do you think?
Yes, actually I do have a tool that I can show, and this is the Recollections cutter, paper cutter, and it actually opens bigger. In a moment to do that for you guys. There we go. And then it also comes with I don't know what this is called.
It's a bone folder, actually, or a score.
Score. There we go. Jen knows her tools. So it's scoring. So if you need to score the cut line instead of marking it with a pen, you can use this.
Yeah,
pretty neat tool.
It's a pretty neat tool. We'll talk about cards another day. But yeah, my tools are pretty much the as well. I have the what is this? The Friskers cutting board. So mine's really smaller, and it just extends this way. I have one of these guys. Like I said, we print it on cardstock, however way. And with my cards, because I printed them, it says, again, there's so many out there that you can print, but today I chose right on Valentine. So I found these pens or I should say pencils at Target. And I think I'm just going to attach them pretty easy, super simple. I'm going to hole punch it and then probably string it. So, and then my son will just give them to his class. But keeping it simple is the easiest way. I'm a mom of 3, and thinking 3 different sets of Valentine cards has been pretty difficult.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is for a lot of us. That's why
yes,
we're teaching, well, not teaching, but showing you guys what we can use just with the things that we have around our house.
Yeah, And we know we have so many scraps that are just laying around our house. So what do you do with them? You make beautiful sets, and also we always have extra, and it's hard to throw anything away for sure. It's not easy because you never know. You can be like, oh, I can use that for next time. And then, of course, next time comes around, we forget. So that's why we're making this channel. We really want to inspire you guys to use those scraps because you never know. They are worthwhile.
And this is also something you can do with your kids. They want to feel like helping out.
Definitely. I think that's a great idea because it's so simple. It's so easy and it's not that hard.
Yes.
So right now I just cut all of mine into really nice of the squares. And pretty much that's it. Super easy. Right?
These are super cute.
So, Donna, have you been crafting?
Have I been crafting? What have I been crafting?
Sorry about that.
Was there? It's okay. So I've been crafting.
There was lag. I guess
since we're in the season of Valentine's, I've been making heart, crochet, pom-pom hearts. This one. This one.
So cool, pretty.
The yellow one. And then there's a white one. So, all kinds. I still have to clean them up a little bit. Or you can also make some with cardstock. Just get some cardstock, put some tape on it, and then start wrapping that yarn all around.
That's a cool one. That's another good idea.
Yep, you can make garland out of these as well. But it's just, something easy. If you don't have a lot of time, you can just cut out a heart. Or if you have a Cricut or a silhouette or a die cutting machine, you could also use that as well. But if you just have some yarn laying around, like in these balls, it's an easy craft.
It's an easy thing. That's what we're here. We're all about, like, keeping it easy, keeping it simple, nothing too crazy. Literally, I think this project will only take about, like, total maybe 10 minutes. Just getting all the, papers to cut into from that was printed on my cardstock, and then just cutting them out. Super simple. So I'm just cleaning up my edges as much as I can here. So using...
These ones are for the girls. And it says Happy Valentine's Day. And it has to and from. So your littles can write their name on there and their friend's name. And then these are for the boys. Added some mountains, and then You Are My Sunshine.
That's cute. That's adorable.
So just going to add those to the cardstock. And I probably will use the adhesive Recollections. And that's a double-sided tape. And I think it's also permanent adhesive.
And permanent adhesive?
Yes, they sell them with the refillables as well.
All these little tools. So I think that's a great idea what Alana's doing, because I slap these guys to like another sheet of cardstock, because actually now I'm looking at it, just printing, hole punching it, and then tying a ribbon. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, that's
I
cute.
think that would be a cool idea.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just tie because I did get ribbon somewhere. No.
Or if you don't have ribbon, you can also use some yarn.
Right, that's why it's so great to get ideas from other crafters.
Yes, it is.
You might have a bunch of yarn. I have a bunch of yarn laying around. I know that for a fact. So I could use my yarn to tie it as well.
Yes. So how do you
and I think this is like
get to crafting?
Oh, I would not want to say that I think my kids really inspired me to get into crafting. But I feel like it all started first with scrapbooking. And then from scrapbooking with dealing with paper, it just evolved from there. I do a lot of, if you follow me on Instagram on DMA Made Design, I make a lot of handmade cards. And from there, I mean, I've crafted so many other projects and ideas, and I feel like I've grown so much as a crafter and learned so much. So that's why I think this is just really great that we want to share our crafting, what we've learned, what mistakes and what other tips and tricks that you can do. And don't be afraid to use that cutting machine depending. I have a silhouette machine, and Alana here has I believe, a Cricut and a silhouette.
Yes.
So she knows both worlds. And learning from, as a beginner, I wish someone could have taught me different, tricks and tips and using those scraps and what can you do with those scraps. So I think that's why we're here today.
Yes, and so this is one of the finished ones that I did.
That's
and all
pretty.
I did was add some adhesive tape on the back of the printable and then stuck it to the cardstock. So now it's a little bit thicker, not so thin. And there are different weights of cardstock as well. There's 65, 80, and 100, I believe.
And it also goes up to 110 too, but that's like really thick. I mean, I wouldn't recommend using that as a printing, but yeah.
But you can also do
let us know
print it as well if you have a die.
Yes, if you have a die. So there's just so many. Leave a comment below if there's like a certain craft that you guys are so interested in seeing or wanting us to share, or we can talk about and what we've learned from there. So this is what our channel is going to be really all about, sharing our tips, sharing our mistakes, because that's where you learn from mistakes.
Yep. And just because you made a mistake doesn't mean you give up, Gotta challenge yourself.
Gotta challenge.
That's how we got to where we are today.
Yeah, totally. It's been a fun adventure. Once you start, I feel like for me, I would say I can't stop.
I agree.
There's always going to be another, and another, right? It's a nonstop.
Yeah. It's just like anything else, there's a new shoe line or new person you like, or there's always something that gets your eye.
Oh yeah, 100%. I agree, because there's gonna be that new laser tool or that new cutting machine or that whatever new, and you want to learn and then you want to share. And I think it's good that we should share our mistakes or how to do it. Honestly, I was scared using my silhouette machine for, it took a while until I was like, I can do this. I can
Yeah,
so do.
the same. It was a little bit intimidating. But once you step out of your comfort zone, you'll learn a lot about yourself.
You do. You do. You really do. And
And
once
what
you
you
get,
can create, you know.
yeah, and then once you make that first project, you're like, all right, what's next?
Exactly. And then you just want to dive in it all.
It's so crazy how much, yeah. I feel like I'm like, okay, what's the next thing that I can make? What's the next?
You are sunshine. You are my sunshine. How simple
That
it is.
is, look how simple that is. Like,
See how you can
and
just make it printable or print from your printer and stick it on some cardstock, and there you go.
yeah, because come on, I think everybody out there probably has some cardstock
Yes.
on hand. And it really doesn't matter what color it is or anything like that, because I mean, Valentine's Day can be any color in particular. Yeah, it's all about red, white, and pink, but there's blue, there's yellow, there's all different colors. I think as long as you have fun with it. And
Yeah.
so, hold on one second. I'm going to get a hole puncher, which I forgot.
I know.
Um,
So if you don't have one, you can, you know, you have some scissors. Be very careful. Safety first. But you can either cut a little hole, hold the corner, and cut a little hole.
Look at that.
And then grab some yarn or ribbon.
One. And I went the route for ribbon. I mean, yeah, ribbon. So I'm just going to stuff this guy through the hole that I just punched. Wrap it around.
And I'll use purple.
And then I'm just going to, yeah. And then I'm just going to double knot it here. And that's pretty much it on this. And then I'm going to cut the excess off. But how cute is that?
That's
Oops.
cute.
And then my son decided he chose that he wanted it black and white because he figured that it would be nice to have the kids color their own cards. So I thought that was really sweet of him to do that. But yeah, really simple, really easy on any. I mean, anyone can do it. Again, you can go to any of your favorite crafter bloggers who have printables already available. Print it on your cardstock or on printer paper. And as Alona did, she just took a cardstock and added it on the printer paper onto the cardstock so it can be a little bit thicker. We cut everything out. We just punched a hole in the side. From me, and I added a little goodie onto the side. And you can add anything, right?
Yeah, you can add
Candy.
anything. Candy. You can even add a little, bookmark or stickers.
God, I feel like it's endless. I don't know with you, but there's like our kids, the teachers don't want the kids to bring any candies or stuff, just because of sweets and everything.
Yeah.
So we just figured there's so many ideas out there that you can do and make simple. And literally, I think this only took me like 10 minutes to do.
Yeah.
Less than that. But let's see how yours turned out.
Okay. Just one moment here. Just kidding.
No. On delay. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just
hurry.
Mine. It's like a little I need to make my hole a little bit bigger here.
Be safety first.
I know, right? So, there you go. I made a little crochet bookmark
That's so cute.
that you can just attach it to the side.
That's pretty. Aww.
And then you can put, their friend's name, their name, and then give it out to the girls.
And what did you do for the boys off to the side?
And for the boys, I made a little baseball cap, little paper hat. And you can put
cute.
a little something in the middle. And just put the hat on there. You can also get their school mascot. And you can cut this out. And then you can use some adhesive tape and then tape it on the front of the hat.
It's easy. Look how simple that was.
Super easy. There's different sizes you can also make as well, but I got this SVG on designbundles.com, and they're there to purchase, as well as going on Etsy and looking for the baseball cap.
Perfect.
So it'll be cute.
Super cute.
Boys Valentine Day card, and just set it on there.
And you're going to glue it on.
So, yeah. You could tape it on there as well, so they can see the mountains, So, for the boys.
For the boys. I love how you did one for the boys and then some for the girls. I think that's a really, also neat idea rather than doing all hearts even for the boys.
Yeah.
But
thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed our little crafty tips as our first episode. And again, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and also gives us a thumbs up. But
thumbs up.
Yeah. But thank you so much. And we'll put up our cards right here.
Yep. Till next time.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye.